How's everybody doing this morning? I'm out in the shop fixing everybody's broken shit. And I must say, I had a outstanding day. It went very smoothly. Everything's fixed except for the mower over there, waiting on the carburetor. I'll show you what the problem was with that though. I would have never. It was there's what's called a Welsh plug. It's a little cap that covers a hole up on top of the carburetor that I don't know what engineer thought that was necessary. It's got all these little ports in it for air and fuel to mix and go through all these other little bitty holes that, you know, old school carburetors don't have that shit. They like to over engineer shit. Anyway, the chain, I didn't have to modify it like I thought. The carburetor, after I tried to make sure it was running before I started jacking with it, it wasn't. Found out that the carburetor was all gunked up, so I had to take it off, clean the shit out of it, put it back on. Now it starts in 3 pulls. So we're going to give it back to him just like that. Plus, I discovered that on this saw, not all saws, but this one, the nut is a normal direction. It's not a counterclockwise bolt. So every time you put the impact on it, it just spins the damn nut off of the flywheel and doesn't turn the flywheel. So that wouldn't work anyway because it rotates this way, and the bolt does too. If the bolt was this way, it would work because it wouldn't unscrew. But yeah, every time you put the damn impact on it, it just took the bolt off. So that idea failed right out of the box. And this one, I got the new clutch assembly installed. Waiting on the guy to call me back, come get his stuff. A lot of these fellas are quick to want stuff fixed, but then they don't return your calls and they don't come and get it when it's done. So it just sits here, taking up space until they feel like coming to get it. Isn't that funny? It's kind of the same way with mowing. They expect you to mow weekly, efficiently, and consistently, same day. They know you're coming. They want you to basically be there around the same time, which is impossible. You never know from one yard to the next what all you're going to have to do. But, yeah, that's a whole nother freaking video. Carburetor's off. Okay, so what we had, there's the breather. This is the carburetor, and you'll notice that hole right there. There's supposed to be an aluminum cap over it, just like that one. I think that's actually a ball, but there's a flat cap goes over that. It's missing. I was spraying carburetor cleaner, trying to clean it up and shit while the mower was running, and I kept seeing a little spark there, and I was like, why is the carburetor shorting out? Because it has a ground wire goes to it for the fuel shut off, etc., etc. But then I realized, yeah, it was popping. That's actually backfire flame coming up through there. So I had to get my glasses, take a better gander, and yeah, look at there. See all them little holes and ports and bullshit in there? Literally, that is not necessary. You do not need that, but there it is. Anyway, it requires a cap to enclose all that shit. And the cap's gone, and you can't just buy a cap. So I think I could get Welsh plugs, but damned if I could find any, and it would have to be like a set because there, you know, that has all these different sizes, and you'd have to hope and pray that it had the right size cap that you need, or you just own a bunch of freaking Welsh plugs and they look pretty on your pegboard, I guess, but worthless otherwise. Anyway, as soon as the carburetor gets here, that's done. Those are done. Oh yeah. This saw was simple carb clean and a fuel line. As soon as I put gas in it, turned it on its side, all the fuel ran out. Cleaned up my countertop real good though, but yeah. So I replaced the fuel line, cleaned out the carburetor, and good to go. That can go home too. So, garage emptied. Took about an hour. And yeah, all this shit is done. Yay! Go me!